Well, haven't had a major issue with peeling and cracking on here. We noticed actually from previous year's setting that we had to tighten everything up just a little bit as well, so I wasn't really stressing it too much on the peeling, but it really hasn't been a big challenge this year at all. I think the biggest thing is keep that combine full if you can, and make sure it's just a single pass through the rotor without having to go through the return too much.
The rotaries are much nicer on barley. You can definitely get away with, I guess I shouldn't say running them tighter. They're just the way the action of the rotary is a better way to thrash barley, and they do well in barley. They're high capacity in barley, and they aren't hard on the kernels. And it's just the way that it thrashes it going round and round like that. It sort of rubs that barley out with the straw, and it's not as harsh. Where on a conventional, you got one tight area to thrash in, and you got to do it then, or you don't get it thrashed, right? So it's just a harsher system on the barley kernel. So the rotaries are a better system for barley, but not for straw. When we started today, it was probably around 11 o'clock, and you just sort of check your sample, and by then it was already getting pretty warm. And the trucker will usually sort of watch what he's getting in the auger, and if he sees somebody beating stuff up, he'll say, hey, let's back that off. But it's usually, if we set it towards more normal or hotter temperature of the day, we probably won't change a whole lot until night. At night, you have to sort of thrash a little harder to keep her clean. But barley is not a real hard thrasher, although this year is definitely, seemed like this year we had to tighten it up a little bit. That's sort of all we do. When we come in, we just use our initial settings in the combine from what they tell you factory, and then we just adjust from there and tighten it up, back it off, whatever it needs,